everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my August update of my 5-pan rolling style project pan. I cannot believe that we are in August, although August is my favorite month and it's gearing up to be a good one. We are leaving tomorrow for our beach trip with my friends from high school and their husbands and their kids. There's gonna be 19 of us in a house, so I'm super excited. We've been doing this will be our 5th year. We've been doing this since our first children were all born. We all had our first kids around the same time. So really excited for that trip. And then what else do we have going on this month? I think next weekend we are heading to a family picnic for my side of the family on Saturday, and then a family picnic for my husband's side of the family on Sunday. So that'll be fun. There's pools at both those places, so our kids will get to swim. And then the weekend after that, we'll be celebrating our 8th wedding anniversary. Crazy that it's been 8 years since we got married, and we are going to New York City to see a show. And then we're going up there on Friday, so then we'll pick up the kids. I think my parents are planning on taking them to the mountains, so we'll meet them at my parents' lake house and get to spend some time up there. And then the weekend after that, we head to just the 4 of us, our family beach trip, which I'm really excited, and we'll be there over Labor Day. So August is a busy month, obviously working during the week in between all of that, but yeah, it's gearing up to be a really fun and busy month, and I love it. So yeah, curious to see the progress that I make on my makeup products in August, but before we, think about that, because that'll be the next one of these videos next month, let's talk about the progress that I made in July. To be perfectly honest, I feel like I didn't make as much progress on some of these as I originally had hoped to. I just feel like I wasn't wearing a ton of makeup this month. It is what it is, but let's go ahead and start first with my Marc Jacobs bronzer. I wore this one 12 times this month. And I will say I'm kind of getting to the point where I feel like I'm making no progress on this pan. I think we'll obviously be able to see it in the update clips, and hopefully there is some progress. But I just feel like this product is so big and I've been working on it for so long. And I know obviously the pan size has grown, but it's just been really, really slow. And just now I feel like a little bit disappointed that I'm not seeing more progress. So I'll be curious to actually take a look at when I edit this and look at it next to the update clips, and hopefully it's more progress than I think it is. But just looking at this day to day, I feel like it's not really going, and I wanted to finish this by the end of the year, but I don't know how that could possibly happen because there is so much product in here still. We have less than half of the year left. Either way, I'm gonna keep working on it, and this might be something that I end up rolling into 2026 or I take a break from and then come back to in 2026. I think it just depends on how much progress we make and how I'm feeling about it at that point. I've been really positive about this one this whole time, and now I'm feeling a little bit less so. Next is my Avon eyeliner. I wore this one 5 times. I did sharpen it once. Just grabbed my sharpener so you can actually see what it's looking like in here. So that's the little bit that's left. It's getting harder and harder to sharpen. One of you said, put tape on the end of this to make it easy to sharpen, which I will, but also the goal of this product is just to not be able to sharpen it anymore. I've been panning this for years. So at which point, I don't know if I'm gonna make it easier for myself. I just might accept the fact that it's finally done. We'll see. Yeah, I'm happy that I was able to use it 5 times. I think last month I used it 9 times, and I was hoping to hit that level of usage again. I did not, but I still got a little bit of a sharpen on here, and figuring out ways to wear this more. It's just not necessarily something I go for every day, and so that makes it a little bit harder, but I have been wearing it on my upper lash line and then blending it out. That's how I'm wearing it today, and I do like it like that, and I feel like I use more product when I do it that way. I'm also wearing it today on my waterline, which I don't always do because I get transfer onto my lower waterline, which is fine. But then I don't like it when it transfers down below that. Then it looks kind of messy. So sometimes I just don't put it on my waterline at all because I don't want any smudging. There are a couple products though that I am feeling more optimistic about. And one of them is my Too Faced blush in the shade Baby Love. I repressed this a few months back, and I said this in my last video. I feel like the first month or 2 after you repress a product, you don't see any progress, and then you see progress really fast. And I'm about to hit, I think, seeing progress really fast. I think this will be done in the next month or two. So this was all part of the repressing. As you can see, I have now started to wear that away. This was just like pans before, and now it's kind of like broken up and we're just like clearing the product out. There is a new really tiny pan right up here as well. So once you start getting pans in like the parts that were the thickest, which the product was definitely the thickest, like up here, that's a really good sign. So I think this is going to move pretty quickly now, and I'm hoping to get it done sooner rather than later. So really excited about that. And I use this one 12 times as well. Another product that I use 12 times is my Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. And it's another product that I'm not feeling as positive about, I will say. I thought that I was going to be done being able to use the pump, and that I was gonna start to need to be scraping the sides. But I still think there's like a decent amount of product down at the bottom of this, and obviously tons of product coating the sides. One of you had recommended like to shine a flashlight on it to be able to see through here. This product is so thick on the sides of this thing that like when I do shine a flashlight, like nothing, you don't see anything. It's just, it's just the bottle. There is a lot, I think, that is sticking to the sides and you can't see through it. You can't really see what's going on in there. So I am looking forward to when I can't pump it anymore, at which point I can put my beauty spatula in and be able to scoop and clear the sides a little bit. And then I think I'll have a better sense of like what's in there. But for right now, we're still pumping. I will say though, while I am not as optimistic about finishing this as fast as I thought I would, I still do love this product. I took a break from it for a while, and then when I put it in my Shop My Stash, I started using it and I was like, oh, it's so good. And I've loved it the whole time I've been using it. I just think it gives me such a natural, beautiful finish to the skin, and I think it looks really, really nice. So I've been really happy with just having this in this project because I've been able to use it pretty much every day that I'm wearing makeup. So happy about that. Not so happy that I have no idea how much product is left in here, and I think it's more than I originally thought. And then my last product, this is another one that I am feeling positive about. This is my NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip, and we are all the way down here on it. I think that this will also be finished up in the next 2 to 3 months, and I'm super excited about that because I already finished a lip gloss this year. So to finish 2 would be awesome. This obviously is called a lip oil, but I definitely think of it more as a gloss. I love to wear this paired over a lip liner. I think it looks so pretty like that. I wear this on its own a lot too, just at work. This is like the thing that I have in my work bag that I'm just constantly reapplying. It's just a really nice, pretty product, really easy. When I'm going out for the night and I need to pack my purse, I tend to grab this. Obviously I'm panning it, but a lot of times like I would just grab something else, not necessarily the lip product that I'm panning, but this is something that I like want to put in my bag when I go out. So I know that I really have been enjoying it, which is fun. And it's also great because I'm working through it, and I use this one 15 times this month. Like I said at the beginning, I feel like I didn't make as much progress on these products as maybe I had hoped for, but still, you know, for the most part, we're still making progress, obviously, but we're making progress in general across all of them. Some things though more visible and apparent than others. But I'm trying to stay in a positive mindset. I think a lot of times I get motivated on these projects when I'm seeing things get finished up, and we haven't had an empty in a few months. So that might be part of it. And I thought that I was closer than I was on some of these. So that's okay. I still love what I'm doing. I'm so happy to be using all of these products. And like, even though maybe I'm not seeing the progress that I want on some of these, I still love all 5 of them. This liner is a little trying sometimes, so maybe I don't love that one. I love 4 and I like 1, but in general, like everything works really well. I like how it looks, and I'm not like upset with having any of these in the project. I get focused on wanting to see empties and, you know, do what I signed up here to do with these products. So sometimes I just need to change my mindset a little bit and say, just like enjoy just wearing them to wear them, and you know, the progress and the finishing of the products will come, and I've been able to do that a lot of times, and that definitely helps. So yeah, that's where we stand. Thank you so much for watching. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Bye.